You want me to shoot my guy down? That's a fine. Shoot him. Shoot him down. Shoot him down. Roger that. Try to steer slow from you. Try to steer slow. Okay, you go. What's that?
Welcome everybody to the Fox 3 Phoenix channel. I am your host, Govinator, and today we're doing the Can We Take Out Air Force One in the 1960s with a MiG-21. So I've been looking forward to this one. It's going to be a challenge, I think. We'll find out. It's just me, a single MiG-21, and if you remember in the 1950s version we were able to do it just by ourselves. And I'm going to use that same tactic. So, okay, what are we doing? We are doing a single MiG-21 versus all of the guys in the 1960s version. You've seen the MiG-19 version of this, and in the MiG-19, it took 8 of the MiG-19s to get the job done, if I remember correctly. And so we're going to go see if we can do it with 1, and then I've got a scenario loaded with 2, 4, and then again up to 8 MiG-21s. If it takes 8, I'll be disappointed. My personal thoughts are it's going to be around 2 to 4. I think that they're going to be just too good and get me in the 1960s. I am going to go in. The one big advantage I have is I have these R3R missiles, which are radar-guided missiles. So I can actually go launch from a distance, not very far, but I can do a decent distance. And we can basically see if we can get them. But we have to avoid their Sparrow missiles. Now, their Sparrow missiles in the 70s are just awful. They're like the very first generation ones. If I remember, I was looking it up on Wiki. I think they have a 17% success rate when it comes to shooting them. So, you know, it is what it is. I've heard also from old pilots that I've talked to that I have a buddy of mine who is an old F-102 pilot, and he used to tell me their strategy was they carried 4 Sparrows. They'd launch all 4 at a single target and then switch to guns because they knew they were going to have to shoot them down with guns. So, that tells you anything. Anyway, I don't think they're quite that bad, so I just mean that they're not great missiles. The F4, though, is a really good platform, and there's also F5 Tigers, which I don't think are that great in terms of, you know, standoff capabilities. I believe they only have Fox 2 missiles, which aren't bad, but in the 60s, Fox 2s were rear aspect seeking only, which I'm saying is like it's going to be like the 50s airplanes, where not only do they have to catch me, they have to go turn around and then catch up again and hit me. And if you haven't heard, I'm in burners, so we're going over Mach 1 on our way there. I don't have much fuel, but I have plenty of fuel, and there's a fuel tank attached. So, anyway, my goal is to try to avoid these Sparrow missiles and quickly hit the 727, and after that, all's gravy. It doesn't matter. I've already won. I can die as long as I kill Air Force One. the mission is a success. Me returning home is not part of the equation. And so yeah, let's just see what happens. And then obviously if my radar guided missiles don't work, I'm loaded with 4 R-60Ms, which are, in my opinion, granted, keep in mind when I say this, they're really good Fox 2 missiles. I have not used any of the American ones yet, and I have not used any of the, modern day missiles. So to me, they're really good, but I really can only compare them to K-13 missiles with the MiG-19, and they're leaps and bounds better than those. There was one version of this, I think it was the 50s version or 60s version, where I was in a MiG-19 and I shot at him and the missiles just went for flare. So, okay, so you can see him there. This is the first guy coming in. Let's see what we have. Okay, we've got the first guy, but I don't think that's going to be the Air Force One, which is why I'm not going to lock him. I'm just going to skip past him. Alright, I found one. Let's do it. Fox 1. And let's jink just a little bit. Oh, that looks like an F4 that just went by. Let's see if I can get back over here. Let's go get the president. Air Force One. Let's get him locked up. I think this is him. Alright, he's locked up. Second one. Fox 1. Let's see if that gets him. If I die, it's fine. Oh, I'm getting shot at. Yes, we did it. We did it. I have no idea if that was completely realistic or not, but we've just shown a single MiG-21, and granted, my weapons may be later than the 60s for, my purposes, but that's not the point of this. It's me trying to take out Air Force One in the 60s. I think some of my missiles may have been from the 70s. Anyways, the point is, we were able to do it. So, one MiG-21, in theory, could have taken out the president in the 1960s. And keep in mind, in reality, if they had detected a MiG-21 coming at him, the president would have turned around and went the other way. But for the sake of having fun and doing this challenge, this is what it's all about, is can the escort clear me out? And obviously they did not. So the 1970s version of this is going to get way more challenging. If I remember right, don't hold me to it, but I think it took, I want to say 16 MiG-19s to take out the president in the 1970s. And then it took 28 in the 1980s. Let's see if we can get this F4 while we're sitting here. Remember, after you kill Air Force One, they kind of go stupid because they're like, well, we lost the mission. So, everything after this is just kind of for fun, no big deal. Hey, we got that F4, all right. So anyways, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned. I'll be doing the 1970s version of this before too long, and that's when things are going to get really tough, because that's got F-14, F-16, and F-15 loaded with 70s versions of the missiles, which means Phoenix missiles and then Sparrows. I believe they're the M's. And anyway, they're not the E's, which is what they have this time. So basically they become a lot more deadly missiles. So be ready. It's coming. Alright guys, well anyway, let's go see if we can shoot down this one F4 and then we're going to call the video. Look at those vapor trails coming off this wing. Oh yeah. in real life, a F, or at least even in the simulator, honestly, the F4 can outrate the MiG-21. But like I said, they kind of go stupid after you take out their primary escort target. They're like, all right, well, gonna go home. So let's get them Fox 2. Ooh, that flare missile went for flares. Let's see another one, Fox 2. That one went for flares. Another one, Fox 2. That's my last one. Yep, we got him. All right, cool. That's it, guys. Anyways, this is Govnator of the Fox 3 Phoenix channel. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you on the next one. Later.